Has it ever occurred to you that the work that you're doing, the depth of the results that you deliver, the transformation, that it's so hard to put into words and to communicate online and to make sure that your presence on social media and online in general represents everything that you are doing? And if you're anything like any of my clients, probably the answer is yes. And for so many of us, especially if you've been working in the same niche, in the same industry for years, it's just hard to communicate the things that you are doing in a very simple, clear manner. This is actually the magic in the work that I'm doing with my clients. And today I want to introduce you to one of my incredible clients, Carie. She is a personal stylist. She's also a coach, a public speaking coach, and she uses different tools in her work. And she's been a personal stylist for 15 years. And she's been president of the image consultant in Spain. So she's based in Spain. She works in the Spanish speaking market globally. And and she has this wealth of experience and incredible results that she delivers to her clients. And when she came working with me originally in the Stylist Accelerator, this is when she started creating this very strategic presence because she used to be a blogger at some point and she used to create content in this type of manner as a blogger, just being active online, optimizing for likes and followers. And then when she came working with me, we reviewed her presence and we started introducing different content pillars so her people can see her as an expert, not just a blogger, not somebody who is just talking about fashion and style. And then she came working with me inside brand and the sales accelerator. So we had like the whole journey together. And in this conversation, she's basically sharing the work that we've done together and the results that she managed to achieve once she started thinking about her offer strategically and creating the offer that positions her as authority in her micro niche, the offer that doesn't replicate what everybody else is doing in the industry, but the offer that really becomes her competitive advantage because it is different. How she's now saving 10 hours a week and always has very specific content pieces to present because she knows how to create strategic content. We've talked also about what made the biggest difference for her because she's been in business for many years. And the past year, as we worked together, she did a lot of upgrades in how she presents herself, how she runs her business, the offers that she's putting out there. So all of that, it's a very exciting conversation. I would love for you to watch it and to learn for yourself what you can take from there because it's going to be useful for you just to see, oh, this is what made the difference for Carie. This is the approach that changed for her, how she shows up, how she gets clients, how she gets results. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be valuable for you as well. Welcome to the Business Mindset Style podcast, a show for women in business who want to make an impact, grow a profitable online business, all while living a rich life filled with freedom and fulfillment. So, Carie, could you just say a couple of words to introduce yourself, who you are, what are you doing, how long you've been doing that, where you're based, who you work with, all those things?
Okay, my name is Carie Mercier. I'm located in Spain, in Santander, and also in Madrid, in Spain. I have been working as a personal stylist for a long time, more than 15 years. I started as a blogger many months ago. And when I started publishing content about how to get dressed and how to find the right colors and everything, I said to myself, I need to get some training, and it's when I became an image consultant. I was very fortunate to be able to create the Association of Image Consultants here in Spain, the chapter, Spain Central chapter, and become their president for some years. And I'm so happy to work with men and women professionals that want to improve their image, to discover their style, to show as themselves in their everyday life, not only on when they are working, but also in their personal life. So I'm very happy to help people show up as their best selves.
Yeah. Do you work online or in person or both?
I work online and I work in person, but mostly online for many years because I have clients um, in the United States. I have clients too. I have clients in Latin America, even in Africa, all over the world. So yes,
Fantastic. Yeah.
the online world helps me get anywhere.
Fantastic. Yeah. So you originally came to work with me inside Stylist Accelerator, and then later, a few months later, you joined the brand mentorship. It's been great pleasure working with you. Could you just share a little bit before, like about 1 year ago, how was your business, your styling practice? How was it before we started working together?
Okay. My personal style business needed the help of a coach. As a coach myself, I know when things are not going the right way, we are not growing, when we are stagnant, when we are not reaching new people. And so I knew that I needed to do something. I had invested in courses, in marketing courses, in social media courses, but I knew that I needed something specific and something that was coming from someone that had this experience, something that had a special flavor, someone like you. Someone that could show me the way, because it's better when you find someone that has succeeded, that had the result, that has the result that you want, that show up as a leader in your field. Is a wise thing to follow them and invest in them. And
Mm-hmm.
that's what I did.
Yeah, great. And in terms of specific challenges, it was mostly the client leads, like not having enough
Yes,
clients.
for I was working for such a long time and things change, and sometimes we do not change as fast as the world around us changes.
Mm-hmm.
So things that are working on social media 5 years ago are not working right now. So, for example, or the way emails were sent 10 years ago is not the way that they are sent right now. People need small snippets when before we used to send long emails, long messages. So I knew that I needed to shake up my practice to get into the times, to find the right way to connect with my audience,
Mm-hmm.
because I was using different channels, but I was not getting the right feedback as I used to be because I was a pioneer.
Mm-hmm.
But 15 years ago, I'm the OG. I'm old. So I needed to get this new energy, this new insight, this new perspective, this change my methods in order to be relevant right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. And from what I remember in Stylist Accelerator already,
Mhm.
I think the big change for you was your content, the way you started
Yes,
positioning yourself. I think that was a big thing, right?
yes, because I had, as I told you, I had invested in different courses about reels, and I was creating reels. That's what you told me, as a blogger, not as a personal stylist, not as an image consultant, not as a professional. And I was following the framework of influencers,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not the right one for me as a professional personal stylist, someone that had a certain experience, that has knowledge, that has um, really the know-how, and I was just hiding myself in a sea of what everybody was doing. I was not being myself.
Mm-hmm.
As a personal stylist, we help our clients to discover their style, to know who they are, to show us themselves, to to find their inner strength. And I was not doing that myself because I was following what other people were doing without adding my own flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you helped me with. You have to use what you have to show that you have experience, you have to be show yourself as dynamic as you are, for example, and so on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I remember this change, and yeah, it's so different. I think so many people and experts and coaches are confused online because they think that, oh, I just need to get more views, more followers, but it doesn't necessarily equate to getting clients. And it's very
E-
different to be positioned as an expert on socials versus just somebody who has followers or views.
exactly, because always the result that marketing experts tell you is to become viral,
Mm,
to get millions of view or thousand view. And I had some reels that were viral, But if you are not showing in the right way, or if you don't have the right funnel or everything, this viral content doesn't help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just an illusion.
Yeah. But from what I remember as well, I think the little collaboration was for you really understanding who is your target client.
Mhm.
I don't remember. It was during the Stylist Accelerator or later inside brand, but you were targeting you decided to target a very specific person who is not just a professional, but you are going to help them not just with their personal style, but also with how they speak up, how they show up professionally, right, as a leader,
Yes,
not just through
yes.
clothes, but through coaching that you do.
Yes, because I was offering that, and I was working in different companies offering workshops and courses on public speaking and communication and presence, but I was not showing that on my social media, and I was not offering that to my one-on-one clients either. It was not clear. I didn't know how to offer it because I was just stuck in my old ways, in the usual ways of offering image consulting services. And you help me see a more global way of offering service, of creating an offer that really speaks to my client. What does my client needs? They need to feel confident. They need to, in that case, I can help them find the right colors so they can stand out and use them whenever they need something to be more calm. They can choose colors too, or lines and everything. And I can show them also how to use their voice, how to um, be on camera, or talk to a group without getting anxiety, or working with anxiety, because it's normal to not be comfortable when you are doing
Hmm.
something different. So you help me um, see that I need to offer the total package, not just one little step, or do what other people are doing. Do not care what other people are doing. Go inside, talk to your potential clients, talk to your old clients, and create an offer that helps them, that gets the transformation that they want, or or that they love, that they will love that, and they are not even aware of what that is, and offer that. So really, you help me a lot.
Yeah, but that's truly your competitive advantage because, yeah, you do great work as a personal stylist, but then you also add this layer of coaching. And when you think deeply about your client, this is, I think, what we did more inside brand, that you start to thinking about your client, but ultimately, what do they want? And it's like, ultimately, I want to be seen as a leader in the professional space. I want to be confident presenting in front of a large group of people. And there are different ways how you can help them achieve their ultimate goal, and you don't have to limit yourself like just with style. No, you don't have to just with style if you can also help them improve all the other skills. And this is ultimately became your competitive advantage and the advantage of your offer and how you're different from anybody else when you can help them with both, with the skill set, with how they show up, and also with the personal styling.
Yes, yes. And it really, you feel better as a professional because you are showing us your whole. You are
Yeah.
doing what, you are not just an standard, as you said. You are not, you are yourself, and you can help your clients much better and more deeply.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's absolutely normal because we as professionals, especially as somebody who has been working in the industry for more than a decade, like you've been working 15 years. And I remember one of the first time you mentioned that to me and I said, Carie, I haven't seen that on your Instagram. I literally don't see that on your Instagram. And I told you, you have to put that up. You have to include all those little triggers so new people who land on your profile, they can see that. They can
Mm.
see that you have to put strategically those visual cues so they see you're not like just became a personal stylist. You've been doing it for a decade and you've been a president of image consultants in Spain. This is so big that like because we've been working so like as experts so deep and so long in the same niche, we forget that. We forget to how to communicate that. It's like so natural, so much inside us that we don't know how to express it in a way that other people, new people who don't know us, how they can see it, how they can understand that.
It's true. It's true. We need an outside view.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
in
but
order to.
that's the whole reason you would work with a professional. You would work
Exactly.
with a
That's why we
coach. Yeah.
need you, Nina. That's why. That's why this coaching expertise that you bring to the table, it changes everything. That's
Yeah.
true. That's my experience.
Thank you. And then a side brand, I think it was creating your premium offer, right?
Mhm.
That was merging these two worlds together and tailoring to your perfect client. That was a big upgrade for you. Or was there anything else?
Everything. I love very much the first module about organizing my work. I love it so, so much because as I told you, I have been creating content for a long time because I was a blogger, an old-time blogger. So uh, I know how to create content, but after so much time, I was like tired of creating content. And giving when you gave me this idea of how to organize my days, how to create things for each day, um, how to focus the content on what my client needs, not just creating for creating, just for the sake of creating, but
Mhm.
create what my client needs to make a decision to change their life for the better, to get rid of these obstacles that appear that do not let her or him get what they want. So that changed everything because now I can be more effective. I can create my content in advance, so I have more free time. And I don't feel guilty because I have not created content, and I can focus on all those sales conversations and all creating the right master classes. You have given me time, and that's so valuable.
Wow.
Organization. And yes, 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 because now I'm so happy. I have at least three pieces of content always on the back burner. I'm not like, I have to create something, let me create something. No, I have everything planned. And I know what I'm creating is helping my ideal client understand how I can help them. How it's so important to know who they are, to be aware of their strengths and show with confidence. And so really it has helped me so much that to be able to organize my content, to have my days planned in advance, to create an offer that not only has the personal styling services, Matt, but also my hypnotherapy, this, the coaching, all this flavor that goes above and beyond just our appearance. So I'm so happy that really right now I have an offer that I can stand behind and offer with confidence, and I know that I can help much more my clients.
I love hearing that. Yeah, absolutely love hearing that. I didn't realize the first module was such a big takeaway, but ultimately that's what you want to do as a coach, as a professional. You want to work smart. You don't want to go in this direction that you're becoming a content creator. Like on one hand, yes, you have to create content because this is the way how you are being active online, how people see you, how people find you. So you need to have content. Your business has to be online, has to be present, has to show up, but it doesn't mean that you have to become a content creator yourself. So yeah, that's why I love starting with the foundation at the very beginning that yes, we are going to create content. That's yes, we're going to work on running the programs and you being online and visible in the online space, but it doesn't mean that you have to be always online yourself and to be a like, content machine. So I love hearing that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then tell me about the masterclass. I think that was also one of the biggest wins for you because I think what we've done with you in Stylist Accelerator, we focused on content. So that was the big transition. So how to create content that actually
Mm.
leads to clients and to sales. And then in brand, we're working on the like next level where you don't just sell through content, but then you have this evergreen path, how people get to know you and see you as an expert through the expert masterclass.
Yes. I love so much the framework that you share with us about how to create a masterclass because I'm used to give workshops and create master classes, but the way that you show us to share how we work so our potential clients know that we have a system that is not something that we are just imagining it or we just find out or we will find out what we do. No, we have a framework, we have a system, we have we are aware that of what is the result, what is the goal that our client wants, and we have created um beautiful path to help them and to guide them along the way. So I love very much this framework of sharing because this is going to help tremendously our potential clients to know that the problem that they think that is so difficult to solve is not because we have created a solution thinking of them, thinking in what are the threats, what are the difficulties and everything, and then to know what to put into the different um, slides because you give us everything. You are not someone that hides informations or hides systems. Yeah, because sometimes you hire someone and they are not generous, and it's not your case. You gave us really everything and even the structure and the potential problems that we could have. So we are confident and we can do it. And that's what I told you. Even if I didn't have much time to promote and create it, I was able to do it in maybe 10 days.
Mhm.
And and I'm very happy with the results because I was able to do it. I was able to show up with confidence. I was able to share enthusiastically my offer and invite people into my world. Let's get um start in the way we want. Let's not dream about our style. Let's not dream about one day when we will have time to take care of ourselves. Let's do it now. Let's use the advantage that we have to create an image that really is from the inside out and express ourselves with confidence. And I was able to do it, to do my master class, to show up as myself, to give value, because it's that sometimes some people show you frameworks where you have to show them just a little bit because you want them to hire you. No, we are given very valuable information in the master class. It's not like we are
Yeah, wasting
hiding. No.
people's times. Yeah.
Yes, luring people, whatever. No. We are professionals of with values. So I'm very thankful, Nina.
I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, and the masterclass, yeah, the reason I teach this strategy in brand because this has been really the foundation of my business. This is how I literally built my whole business just through the masterclasses. But then this is where a lot of people misunderstand you. They think like, oh, I'm just gonna launch a masterclass, but it's not any masterclass. It follows like quite a specific framework because if you, for example, if you overteach, this is when people have too much and they don't take action to sign up with you. When you don't teach anything, this is when people feel like, ah, it was so salesy. Like, I don't feel
Mhm.
working with this person because it's just like, I don't feel good being there. But I really developed this type of system where you talk about your framework. And as an expert, it's so important to have your method. This is also what positions you and stands you apart from all other people, from all other coaches and experts, because then you're really able to show to your client that, hey, this is very specific method. I'm going to get you there. So they feel the confidence and then the safety with around investing with you because they see that, oh, she's an expert. She knows what she's talking about. She has the exact path for me to follow and I'm going to get the results that I want to get. So yeah, I love that you've implemented that.
Yes. Yes. I love that it's not that you push us, but in a way, yes. You help us get unstuck because the most difficult thing is to get into action. It's easy to get in the contemplation phase. What should I do? I don't know what to do. I don't know if it's the right strategy. And you help us get here and say, I'm giving you the right tools. Let's do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
So really, yeah, is the kind of coach that I needed. And even if sometimes we all have problems or situations that do not let you do the things the best possible way, but you can do it anyway. That's what I tell you. Sometimes you think you don't have all the time. Sometimes you think that maybe you have problems and it's the you can wait. But I will tell you, do not wait. Do not wait. Do it even if it's not perfect, because we're not going after perfection. And it's not what we do with our clients either. Because if we wait for the perfect time, for the perfect situation, for the perfect anything, we will never do nothing. We will stay stuck forever and ever. And it's not what we want. We want to get to the goal. We want to get a better life. We want to get more free time. We want to enjoy ourselves. And you show us that is the way to be, the way that we have to think, and the way that we have to act.
Yeah. Well, thank you for sharing that. Was there anything else, any takeaways or anything that you appreciated inside brand or working together?
I love very much to work with other people, to work with other coaches, because when you are in a group, in a community with other people creating, you get inspired for what they are doing, the questions that they ask. Maybe you you have not thought about that, because I'm someone that really thinks a lot, and maybe I do not ask so many questions. So I get benefits from the questions that other people ask.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's great.
seeing
Yeah,
what other
that's why
people
I
are
love
asking.
group coaching programs as well so much because you learn so much from other people being
Yes.
coached, from what they're doing, how they're doing, what they are asking. Like, yeah, this is gold by itself.
Yes. And then I really love all these brand analysis that you did frequently, checking what we are publishing on social media, what our websites, our offers, to get this feedback for our content and from other peoples that are in the group. It really was very valuable.
Hmm. Yeah, it's something that everybody has been telling me, like this brand reviews, they have been like
Yes.
incredible. Like everybody has been raving about them. And it's something that I actually created myself in Stylist Accelerator for the very first time. People loved it so much. I thought, okay, I'm going to introduce it in brand as well. And people loved it even more. So I
Yes.
thought, okay, yeah, I haven't seen anybody doing that in the industry.
It's a great idea, Nina. It's fantastic, really. It's fantastic because it's real life. Because in your course, when you are sharing the lessons, is you are giving the ideas, you are sharing everything. But when you see how um, other colleagues apply them, is and you tell us what we could change, these little tweaks that maybe we have not thought about. Really, this is priceless.
Yeah, yeah, it's all about the teeny tiny details that make all the
Mhm.
difference.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these
yeah.
little things that make a huge difference. I can tell you that. From not getting so many inquiries to getting inquiries, people saying, I want to know, I want to hire you. And maybe it's one word, or maybe making more offers, or adding that line and creating this kind of content. So really, yes, I love very much working with you in
Thank
the
you.
first program and in grant too.
Thank you. Do you have any advice for women who are maybe at a similar situation where you were like 1 year ago, who kind of want the next level, but they're also thinking like, oh, it's an investment. I need to, like, it's scary, it's uncomfortable. I would need to do new things and I need to invest time as well. What kind of advice do you have for them? What would you say to them?
You know what I'm going to say. I would say, hire Nina, work with Nina fast. No, it really, if you want to grow, if you find someone, as I was telling you, if you find an expert that you love, that you like, that you see how they show up, you love their framework, they like their personality, you think that you are going to be able to work hand in hand, and you are going to get stimulated, you are going to get motivated, and really it's an investment, because if you want to go to a place, you need to find the right guide that will help you get there faster and better. And that is what you find with Nina, someone that is not for the short run, but someone that is there, someone that gives you, that tells you the hard truths, that tells you this is not the right way of doing things. She says with a positive way, but she tells you that what you have to change, and that's what we want. We do not want someone that is going to say everything is wonderful, everything is great, and then you don't get the results. We want someone that knows what she's talking about, that pushes you in a nice way, so you can get what you wanted and what you paid for, and more than what you paid for. That's what I can say.
Thank you. I love that. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's a big illusion that thinking that going like achieving your next level by yourself, like I think most people will get there, but it's just how long it's going to take, how much time and effort it's going to take to figure it out by yourself. And I was just talking to another client and she was telling me that what I've done in 3 months, it's like I thought this is going to be my next level, like maybe like in 4 or 5 years, and I've done it in 3 months. This is like insane what you can achieve when you have the right guidance, the right tools, and this calibration along the way.
Yes, I'm telling you, I was stuck. I had invested big money in different marketing courses, but I was not getting the results that I wanted. And I was working hard, hard, hard. And that's not what I received from you. Is I'm working better. I'm working less, but getting better results. I'm planting the right seeds to get what I want. And I know that it's possible. It's not like I'm working, 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 and then seeing like there's a wall in front of me. I cannot advance. And now I see everything. I can adapt, I can pivot, I can make tests and then make the changes. I have the right attitude. I have the right tools. I know also how to use the AI to my advantage. Um, Really, you give us wonderful toolbox and the right mindset and a wonderful framework. So we have everything.
Yeah, actually, I'm curious because you mentioned that you've made so many investments before in different courses, on reels, on marketing, da da da. Why do you think it did not work for you? What was different?
Because it was just about one area. It was just about reels, for example, just reels.
Mm-hmm.
A course that is wonderful, master reels, okay? But then you you create the reels that everyone is creating. You don't have um the right framework, the right framework behind what you are creating. That's the difference. You can create, 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 but if it's like transparent, it doesn't have your flavor in, it's not going to make a difference. Now I can create less because what I'm creating really has flavor, strong, it has my personality, and it really shows, and people get attracted to that. And before I was creating things, but it was like water, nothing, and it gets lost in a sea of everyone doing the same thing.
Oh, so it was like very standardized.
Exactly. because you have people from different industries, and then you get the same advice. It's
Mm.
not so um, with you, you get the personal touch. You get the right adjustment because it's what we were telling. It's not like making sometimes big shifts, but making the right adjustment or stop doing certain things that are ruining what you want to achieve. And that's what we get with you. You stop doing things that are not helping you and you start doing things that help you. And then you get the results that you were looking for. Because before I was doing, but here.
Mhm.
So I could be working for 100 years and I wouldn't get the results. It's true. But now working, the right things, getting rid of what is not working. Now you are going forward. And that's what we want. I want to connect with my client. I do not want to connect with, I know, the whole wide web.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
that's what we get with you.
Yeah, interesting. And I think nowadays, yeah, there is no shortage of information. You can find courses like for free, even like all the information available on YouTube, anywhere. But I think the real difference, what makes is the personalization and the tailored advice. What is going to work specifically in your situation, given your offer, your market, your positioning, all of that. And yeah, I think that's yeah. Now I can see that it was great that you pointed it out. It's like bringing all those pieces together and thinking about, okay, what would make sense for Carie? Not just any personal stylist, not just any coach online, but specifically for you, given who you serve, how you serve them, your strength, your own competitive advantage, where you want to be, and bring it all together and then tailoring this to, yes, to your unique desires. I think this is what makes, yeah, the biggest difference.
Absolutely. Yes. And focusing on the real connection and not just volume and views. Because we're used to get more views, get more followers, and then get the right followers, get the right people looking at you, share the message that they are looking to hear
Yeah.
instead of saying what everybody's saying.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, yeah, and I have clients with under 1,000 followers on socials who getting
Mhm.
fully booked with clients just because they have the right message, they have the right offer to the right client, and they know how to communicate it on socials and online. So yeah, this is what makes the biggest difference.
Yes, absolutely.
I hope you enjoyed this conversation. And if you did, I would like to invite you to go deeper and understand how this system, my 3-step brand method, how it can help you achieve the results that you want in your business to go to your next level, to start positioning yourself as authority, as a go-to expert in your niche, how you can attract premium clients through your strategic online presence, how you can communicate the value and the depth of the work that you're doing. I'm covering it all in my masterclass, How to Stand Out as a Coach Online without burning out, without being content machine, without being online 24/7. Just go to ninawalder.com/stand out. And after signing up, you'll get immediate access. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.